Hey, I'm the Little Reaper, or just Reaper for short, and this is my application to the Outsiders SMP. Starting off with the basics, what do I stream? Well, I mainly stream Minecraft, while also enjoying things like Genshin Impact or Valorant, and sometimes the Sus game. Outside of streaming, I enjoy things like parkour, D&D, or just any role-playing game for that matter. That's one of the reasons why I think I would be a good choice for this. I'm very open to role-playing and very familiar with it. So if I were to be involved in any sort of lore, which I would hope to be, I'll be able to play out a pretty good scene. If I were to get in, I'd be willing to play whatever type of role is needed. However, if you want some examples of the types of characters I would be interested in playing, here are just a few. Oh, and don't mind the slight voice changes, they can stay or go as you all please.
I could play a character that spent a little bit too much time within the maze all by himself and is slightly off his rocker, if you know what I mean.
Or, I could play a character that's a little bit more free-spirited, fully content with life within these walls, and doesn't really see a need to leave. As long as he has his friends and a place to stay, it seems close enough to home for him. Or, on the exact opposite spectrum, I could play a character that's more than fed up with life within these walls, and is willing to do whatever it takes to escape. Stealing others' belongings, putting a few wedges between friendships, maybe even burying a few bodies. He is willing to do it all if it means that he escapes this maze's grasps. After all, only the strong survive in the end. That's just a few examples of how my characters could go, and I'm more than open to compromising and criticizing them. But what about outside of lore? Well, as for my talents, first off, I've memorized all the potion recipes in Minecraft, including suspicious stew recipes. That took a lot of dedication. I've also managed to perfect the art of living within Minecraft's nether, as I've been able to live within it without needing to leave for any reasons for multiple weeks across multiple servers, even going as far as to learn simple tricks like using weeping vines as a substitute for water buckets. Outside of Minecraft, I'm a good storyteller, having DM'd a D&D campaign for over a year now, managing to keep my players interested and invested the entire time, to the point where some of them even wrote short stories of their characters and the interaction they had along the way. And if any of these intrigued you, well, I guess I'm good at grabbing people's attention then too. Finally, my dedication to the server. Well, I've run lore for several servers before this, arranging meetings for the people within them and overseeing the story and characters. All of those servers were simply for fun. We were trying to see what we were capable of, and during it, I learned that I could be more than capable of dedicating myself to the stories and servers. Whether it be writing or simply participating in them, I'm willing to spend the time needed to make every little detail work. And that's it. That's the end of my application. I really hope you guys seriously consider it, and whether or not I make it in, well, I'll see you all at the top. Hopefully.